Hey guys, I decided something different. Well, I know you guys are probably wondering who the voice is from, I don't know, behind the scenes, I guess, from Mario Strikers. So instead of going into another game, I decide, well, might as well do one of myself. Show you who I am. So that's basically my introduction. As shit as it was. Anyways, what I'm going to be talking about is Rugby League. Why not? I'm wearing a cast shirt, my favourite team. Where to begin? Might as well start at the first team alphabetical order, which is Cass. A good win against OKR. Ended up being a bit of an easy fixture. We're on the right track. Four wins out of 5. Alright, we lost to Catalan, but we're not going to be the only team that's going to lose to Catalan in Catalan. Just hoping that we can get on when they come to us, when they come to the jungle. So yeah. What else was I going to say? The halfback pairing between Richardson and Truman. It's the best I've seen Cass play for ages, since 2017. 2018 injury hit was not very nice. Especially as a Cass fan. I want to see the team play week in, week out, which we just simply didn't do. We got lucky to get in 5th. Alright, beat Warrington. But hopefully Darryl Powell's got a few more tricks up his sleeve. Which is pretty much just simply watch this space in terms of Cass. Top of the table, and it's going to take a brilliant team to knock us off. Because Richardson's playing beautifully alongside Truman, who can learn every single time he plays. And in the middle we've got Watts. New player is Griffin. Griffin's added something different what we didn't have last year. Obviously, it seems Senile Feo is still out. But Junior Moores is back. But really, as a Cass fan, things are looking up rather than down. There's no chance we're going to get relegated. No chance. We're too quality of a side. I pretty much just want to say good luck to the rest of the season for you boys. I'll be watching. And yeah. Next team we'll move on to is alphabetical order after Cass. It's got to be Catalan. Probably my least favourite side in all of Super League. It used to be Wigan, now it's Catalan. Because Catalan, I'm sorry guys, but it's not the fact that you've signed Israel Folau, it's the fact that the way you play is just nah. When you used to have the likes of Thomas Bosk and all them, I'm sorry, but since then your team has gone from fairly reasonable to down. Because I don't know why, but I'm just sticking a tag of French Wigan on you. I don't know what else to really say. I'm not really going to talk in depth about the team that I really hate, because that's just, well, not really me. Next team we'll come to is, let me just think. I think it's Leeds, isn't it? No, it can't be Leeds. Huddersfield, I think. The Giants are having a very good season this year. Caesar pretty much is the Julius Caesar of the Gal Farm Stadium, pretty much. Oh, no, not Gal Farm, it's John Smith. He's running that team like pretty much he's running, like he literally plays his music. It's just everything that I want to see from a Yorkshire side. Huddersfield would have been my, let's say, 4th or 5th favourite team. Yeah. Also, Jermaine McGilvray, brilliant winger. Surely he's got to be having some teams, I don't know, keeping an eye on him. But yeah, can't say no much more better than that. Things are looking good for Huddersfield, which is basically for Huddersfield fans not before too long, because many people predicted there'd be, I don't know, languishing between them, Wakefield and Hull KR, down at the bottom. But I don't think they will. I think they'll finish what? I don't think they will be in the top 5, but I think they will just finish about 6th and have a basis to maybe kick on. If you get me? Because to me, Huddersfield's a bit of a working project. Like they've been what you call a sleeping giant down at the bottom for ages. It's now time for them to slowly creep up the table. Then we come to Hull KR, a team which really is actually quite, as for my second favourite team behind Cass, I'm actually becoming slightly bit more depressed about them a little bit. Like, where are they going? If they were going to go up the table, they'd have probably done it by now. Alright, good win against Wakefield. Pushed Hull to the limit, because Hull's clearly the favourite side out of this city of Hull. But I can't really sort of say what really Hull KR is going to do. I know the bad effect from Mossy Masoi, but everybody's thinking of you, my friend. And Rob Burrow. I have to pretty much say that Hull KR, I really can't see them, apart from them and Toronto, staying up in Super League. I really can't see it. They're not playing good enough. Alright, the only bright spark for Hull KR must be Sean Kinney-Dowell. I'm sorry, but the little things that he does, I don't know, maybe G the team up a little bit, but one act in every 20 minutes is not really going to help Hull KR. Hull KR need an 80-minute brilliant player, the one that leads them around. And to me, I thought they signed that with Jordan Abdul, but obviously he's out again. It's been a torrid time for Hull KR, but hopefully they can come out with sunny shining, I guess. Any really good thing about them is this probably scored the try of the season. Literally everybody that watched that, doesn't matter if you're a Hull KR fan, Hull FC fan, Cass fan, Catalan fan, Wigan fan, Warrington fan, St Helens fan, doesn't matter who fan you are, you've just got to literally stand up and applaud that. It's just rugby league at its best. Anyways, moving away from Hull KR, we'll go to the noisy neighbours at Hull FC. Hull, I've got them finishing about somewhere near the top. They should finish inside the top 5 comfortably. With the strength and the power they've got. Also, the returning Maher for Noah. Obviously, I didn't used to really much care for Hull, but now, with them being the Yorkshire side, I kind of want to see it for Yorkshire, or for the city of Hull at least. If Hull Car's not going to perform, you look to Hull FC, and they're pretty much carrying the baton on. Yeah, pretty much just everybody has won. There was plans to merge the two sides, but I'm not sure whether that would be the same, because you literally have no more derbies anymore. Yeah, I've got to say that, but Gareth Ellis is literally turning back the years with some of the stuff that he's doing. Many players are thinking, how the hell is he this good at that age? I really don't know. But yeah, I've got Hull FC to finish about 3rd or 4th comfortably. Next we come to Leeds, another Yorkshire side, probably my 3rd favourite side. Good win for them over Warrington last night, 36-0. Sorry, spoiler alert if you've not seen that. But yeah, Luke Gale is literally pulling the strings of every side that goes there. It's nice to see Leeds getting back at the table a little bit now. Especially from a Yorkshire point of view. It's nice to see. I wanted to see your Yorkshire side get to the Old Trafford again. Whether it be Leeds, whether it be Cass, whether it be, I don't know, Huddersfield or somebody, or whether it be Hull. I just want to see a Yorkshire side get there again. Because we invented the sport. And now Lancashire's just taking it to the next level, and we can't hack it with them at the moment. I mean, I've got some nice growing young players there at Leeds, but there's still a slight little bit of way to go. But to me, Leeds will challenge up there again, possibly in the next 2 or 3 years, easily. I mean, he is really annoying me. Anyways, what was that leave us on to? Salford, I think. Yes, Salford. Salford, congratulations, you went to Old Trafford last year, gave Saints a real good run for the money, but fell up short, a bit like this team did against Leeds. But I'm sorry, Salford fans, but I really don't see you getting to Old Trafford again. Because to me, you've got rid of your pretty much team 2/3 of your team that got you there. No offence to them, but with some of your recruitments, interesting ones, Kevin Brown, Ikahiva, and Paulie will probably add to what's slowly brewing up there at Salford. But I will have you down for about 7th or 8th. I'm not really thinking you'll be challenging the top 5, but you're comfortable, or pretty much looking over your shoulder at two sides that's hanging near the bottom. Next we come to St Helens. It's not been the sparkling of years like they did last year. Maybe that's down to the coach. Maybe he's trying to impose something else on them. Whatever it is, it's working and it's not working at the same time. So, I'm not really sure. Obviously, in the next 2 or 3 years, St Helens fans will be kind of like a bit nervous at the fact that their front pack is really getting old, and they've already sold Luke Thompson to Canterbury Bulldogs. So it could be an interesting time to St Helens. We'll have to maybe next year's, or if not the year after, sign at least 1 or 2, 3, 4 players maybe, just to help the young ones come back up again. Not that I'm saying St Helens' youth squad is awful, but it's probably one of the best. But maybe everybody needs a little bit of help along the way. Next we come to Toronto, newly promoted side. Obviously marquee signing Sonny Bill Williams. And to me, Toronto really should, with the side that they've got, should really be up there, but I'm not sure if they've got the squad depth. That's one of the big things. Their squad depth and the able sides that play against them to turn up the pace on them. And to me, for a Wolfpack fan, it's kind of like a bit of a daunting time at the moment. Maybe they need to sign a couple of people. Maybe not. I really don't know. Depending on how hard injuries hit them. But each week they are improving, which is a good sign. But obviously it'll take Sonny Bill Williams to get up to scratch with rugby league, with him being from Union. Yeah, that's pretty much just Toronto as a whole. Next we come to Warrington, I do believe. Warrington lost to Leeds. Another disappointing again. It's basically like Hull FC from last year. It's win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. It's just which Warrington side is going to come out. Is it the side that's going to destroy you across the park, like they did against St Helens? Or is it going to be the side that just literally embarrasses itself every time it goes to the dry line? But against Leeds, it was the embarrassing side. But hopefully next week for Cass, it's that side again, so we can get like 5 wins or 6, which is nice. But I really can't see Warrington 10 out 2's performances exactly the same, so we are expecting a tough battle. So yeah, Widdop, give him chance. He's only just come from NRL. It's what his 3rd or 4th game in. Warrington fans, just ease off him a little bit. The stress of being a marquee signing is hard enough, but to have all those supporters on their back, it's not really helping him. So yeah. Next we come to I'm afraid to say Wigan. Probably one of my joint least favourite sides, but I've got to tip my hat to Adrian Lamb, the coach. He's taken what was massive shoes to fill from Sean Wayne, the New England coach, and he's taken Wigan onwards rather than, I don't really know. He's taken them to like where they should be, rather than compared to when there was it like year when he sort of like took over from Sean Wayne. They were languishing down the bottom, but that was then the qualifiers. That only 1 point separate them from being the qualifiers, to now finishing second and having 2 bites at the cherry to get an Old Trafford. Alright, they failed the both of them, but give Adrian Lamb a chance. and I'm afraid to say, but Wigan will win a trophy with him. Especially with the likes of Marquis signing George Burgess. In the end, didn't really fit into the NRL, but who knows? Who knows really? Because to me, George Burgess, sorry, not George Williams. George Williams has gone over to Australia to play for Canberra. But the thing is with George Burgess, you got to give him time to adapt from the NRL back over here. The weather's going to be different, and I don't know. It's a different intensity. No matter how much they try and make it the same, it's not going to be the same. So yeah, my predicted table would be where to start. I'm gonna have I can't remember how they are. I'm gonna have probably either Warrington or St Helens near the top. At the top. Maybe Hull FC on second. Cass third. Fourth being the other route of Warrington and St Helens. And fifth, just squeezing in maybe Leeds, maybe Huddersfield. I really don't know. Sixth would be either one out of Leeds or Huddersfield. Alright, I'll put Leeds in the top 5, and I'll put Huddersfield just outside of it. Huddersfield, then I'll put Wigan, Huddersfield, Wigan, Salford, I think, then Wakefield, 6, 7, 8. Is there 10 or 11 teams? It's 10, isn't it? Right, number 1 would be either Warrington or St Helens. I'm going St Helens. St Helens number 1 again, but not by the hugest of margins again. Then it's going to be Hull in second, Castleford third, Warrington in fourth, and Leeds in fifth. I don't know why I just did that. Leeds in fifth, Huddersfield sixth, Wigan seventh, Salford eighth, Wakefield ninth. Must be 11 teams. I just miscalculated that. Yeah, I must have miscalculated that. No, it's 12 teams, sorry. Yeah, Wakefield 9th, Catalan 10th, I'm afraid to say Hull KR 11th, and Toronto last. I'm really struggling to find a reason for Hull KR and Toronto to get above them positions. I really would like to see them go higher, but I really don't know. And anyways, guys, this video's got long enough. And remember, I watch the league.